Hey everybody, so this is the video documentation of the methods minor. This is the memory palace in progress. So a little bit of a warning with all the writing about cameras and first person, third person, and nausea. Be warned that I'm going to be flying around here with this camera, and so just be warned that you may feel a little bit queasy. All right, so um, in the video, I'm going to give you a tour of the actual spatial layout and the building that I designed, and a quick overview of some other processes like the Blender and the Photoshop template here. Okay, so the reason that there's a sort of city block layout is the vision is for long term um, to have many such buildings. So I'm hoping that over the next maybe 5 years or 10 years, this will turn into a whole city. So this building here represents the comprehensive exams. And yeah, over time, hopefully, as I change to different research and interests, that'll grow. Okay, so I'll switch to my player mode here. This is a first person template. I can jump. I customized it with a zoom functionality, so I can zoom in and look at things. I can go from walking speed to sprinting, so walking and sprinting. Before we go into the comps building, I'll show you this little building I set up here as a sort of house. This is sort of how I see my space away from the palace here. This is sort of like a sort of to um, di differentiate my house from the learning space. This building is a pre-made asset. I didn't do anything with this building except populate the bed and the door. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to sprint in here. So this building I designed, let me just actually here show you before we go in, by using side pieces and roofs, and I sized those each to fit. You see, so if I can take off the roof here, you can see inside the building. All right, so here we go. Let's go inside. So we have this little entry area here. Then we arrive in the main building. Before I show you the actual paper stuff, I'll give you a little tour. I decided to make these raised areas on the front and back here with skylights. You see this? And then there is also a basement over here with some shelves. Then secondly, there is a gallery extension that is not really populated yet. So my thinking about the space is that the major comprehensive notes will be stored in here. The memory palace PDFs will be stored in the basement, and the camera uh, miner will be stored in the gallery. All right, so let me move on here to a quick demonstration of the functionality. And it's very simple. It's when I come up to this paper and I press the E key, it will open up the PDF in a web browser. So here I go, I'm pressing the key, and it will take us to my online Zoo Tarot library, and I can read the paper here. So the way the functionality works there is that there's a first-person character, and the camera line trace connects to a blueprint, and that blueprint has a paper in it, which is a 3D model made in Blender. And then the UV map here was exported as an image to Photoshop. And then I exported the PDF as an image, imported it into here, sized it to the right size, and then brought it into the game engine to apply the texture to the 3D model. But one thing that's tricky is the amount of time that it will take to repeat that process. So that's something that I'm still trying to figure out. But yeah, that is basically it. You press the E button and it opens up the file in web browser. I'd wanted to do a lot more here, but the structure and the blueprint design was so much harder than I expected. I think that is about all I have to show you. I'll share one more thing that is a little funny, and that is this sort of idea of working on a skateboard half pipe. Can't show you here. Let me see. When I was in the memory palace, I noticed that the space between the two raised areas almost felt like a half pipe, and so I tried to create one to bring into the space. You see here? So when I was in here, and I would jump from the top, I almost imagined that this would be like a skateboard half pipe. So you'd go down there, and then you'd come here, and then you would go up. And so I tried to make a block of that size. And then export that block to turn it into a skateboard ramp. I don't know how that would react with research, but I thought it was sort of fun. So, okay, well, I will leave it there. If you've watched all this video, thank you so much. And by the time I see you all on January 23rd, I hope to have a lot more documents in here rather than the proof of concept. So again, thank you so much, and have a wonderful week. Okay, bye.